You'll find multiple ways of accessing Cite Them Right via the library and your module websites. Today I'll demonstrate going from the library homepage. So that's www.open.ac.uk/library. Click on Help and Support from the library homepage, and from here click on the link to Referencing and Plagiarism. Then you can scroll down and click on Cite Them Right to open the guide up. You might be prompted at this point to log in with your Open University computer username and password if you're not already logged in. To use Cite Them Right, you'll first of all need to identify the type of source that you're looking to reference. If you're looking at an e-book, for example, one way to find the relevant section of the guide is by clicking on Browse Categories from the top menu row, then clicking on Books, followed by the subsection Electronic Books. The guide sets out the citation order, which is the order in which you should place the different elements of your full reference. Underneath, you'll find an example of what an in-text citation could look like, listing the author or authors, the year, and page number if needed. More information on how to set out your in-text citations can be found on the left-hand side under Setting Out Citations. There's also an example of how the reference should be set out in your reference list at the end of your work. The You Try area allows you to overtype the information using the details from the source that you wish to reference. It's designed for you to fill in the blanks, but it won't actually check your references. Before you start this, double check that the referencing style drop-down option is set to Harvard. You can also use the search box at the top to locate the relevant part of the guide. So let's try typing in articles and clicking the search symbol. I want to make sure I'm looking at Harvard examples, so I'll click on Harvard in the Refine Results area and then select Journal Articles to open it up. There are further subdivisions relating to different types of journal articles. Take a look at this example article. It has a digital object identifier, so I'll go to Electronic Article with DOI. To make sure I'm formatting my reference so that it matches the guide, I'll enter the details of my article into the You Try section. Once I'm satisfied that it follows the guide, I can email the reference to myself or copy the reference using the Copy button. Once copied, I can then paste this into my documents. You can also use the index to navigate to different source types. Access it by going to the Choose Referencing Style menu and selecting Harvard. If you have something from your module website that you'd like to reference, you can find this under Digital and Internet, and then Learning Environments and Online Support. You can use the section Tutors Lecture Notes in VLEs to reference online module materials. There's further advice about which sections of Cite Them Right you might want to use when referencing physical and online module materials on the Referencing and Plagiarism page of the library website. You can also use Cite Them Right to learn more about referencing. You can check the Basics section and the Tutorial section for further guidance. In addition to the sources we've looked at, to reference other source types, first of all determine the type of source you're looking at and then look up the associated guidance. Most importantly, you should be consistent in the way that you reference. Remember that if you're not sure about something, consult your module guidance, your tutor, or contact the library help desk. You'll find our contact details on every page of the library website.